Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Farming Valley. So, it is the 25th of spring, so we are nearing summer right now. And I haven't got nearly everything done in spring that I want to do. Today, I know we were working on that last episode, we're going to come back to that, but I think today, at least most of the episode, we're going to work on something a little bit different. A couple things that are a little bit different. First up, I would like to get the cafe today. Okay, and that is due to the fact that the cafe has all of our kitchen stuff. In addition to a lot of other nice things, clean water would be an awesome step up in the right direction, I feel like, because I'm tired of drinking dirty water. I'm so tired of having to drink dirty water, because like our farm is growing right now, but we're still forced to drink nasty water. So, another thing that I would like to get today is I would like to get a silo. Okay, because right now, as it stands, like I just harvested a bit more fodder. And by the way, if you hear some noise in the background, it's raining again. It's been raining a lot lately. So, but I would like to get a silo today. And that is due to the fact that we have a lot of fodder. That chest in the barn is starting to fill up with fodder. And I want to keep storing fodder, you know, so that we've got big supplies of it, and hopefully we'll get to the point that we can go like a whole year without planting any grass and that not being an issue. Now, another thing to note is that I have started kind of storing away some of our crops that have been coming in. I mean, we've got 64,000 coins right now. But I have started stockpiling away some of the food that we've been getting. I'll take you over there in just a moment and show you. Sometimes I hate when it rains because it's so hard for me to find which crops need watering. But let's go ahead and head on over there, and I'll show you kind of what I've been storing. I've been storing away some of the crops from spring because, you know, by the time we get the kitchen and whatnot, we're going to be past the spring crops. I want to make sure that we go ahead and have a stockpile of those things. So over here, we have 32 potatoes, 34 turnips, 32 strawberries currently. So I'm going to go ahead and take like half of these strawberries. That puts us up at 56. I'm going to take a half stack of cucumbers as well. So maybe we can make some pickles or something once we get our kitchen. So just kind of trying to store away a little bit of that stuff in preparation of the kitchen for the kitchen. That way we have some ingredients, because, you know, the recipes and stuff, chances are they're going to take some stuff from, you know, there might be recipes that take cucumbers and carrots or something. I don't know, you know, just as an example. So I would like to go ahead and have some of that stuff stockpiled for once we reach, you know, once we have access to the kitchen. But yeah, look at all that fodder that's building up right now. So I would like to get that kind of stored a little bit nicer than a chest just sitting on the wall. So that's kind of what I'm thinking today, is kind of do some side projects. And once we get the silo in place, once we get the cafe built, and we're going to keep an eye out for sprinklers again. You know, I've been watching for that. I've also been giving NPCs some gifts and stuff like that. Not every single day. You know, I tend to get tied up certain days, or it slips my mind. It's honestly, it's the same way in like Harvest Moon. I've never been the best person about keeping up with NPCs. Like, my farm will grow and grow and grow, and NPCs always take me the longest to get up those relationships with. But and my scythe is repaired. I had to repair that actually twice since the last episode, because I repaired it, and then the next day I had to harvest a bunch of grass, and then I had to repair it again because we're about to have a wheat harvest. But I think once our wheat harvest comes and goes, then we'll be able to upgrade that sickle to the next tier, which is going to be nice. So, oh yeah, he's not open today. It's Thursday. Yeah, he's not going to be open again until Friday. Okay, but anyways, let's pop by the storage building. I want to get, what was it, like 120 stone? I'll get like, well, I accidentally grabbed three stacks, but that's fine. And then we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of wood. Got about 6 stacks. I did do a bit of wood cutting. I think I went through like 2 axes plus the one that we had. Just cutting down a whole bunch of wood. So, alright, guy. Why does he always stands right here in this one spot. Let's see, he doesn't have anything new, does he? I don't believe so. Nope. Okay, so, honestly, I would love to have a fishing hut as well. That's actually probably the cheapest one, but I want the cafe. More than anything, I want the cafe right now. So, let's go ahead and take it. We're down to 48,000. Still not too bad. We should have, we should have about 50,000 tomorrow, so once the sprinklers come in, I'm probably going to drop every bit of it on sprinklers, truth be told. Okay, so this cafe, I was thinking about having it near the plaza, honestly. So you'd have like kind of like a little eatery here at the plaza, like something like right in there, but I don't know. Since we're going to move the house, but this building is so big, it would be kind of nice to have like, you know, the road comes through here, there's like a big plaza area right here, and you look over and there's the restaurant. You know, I kind of want that to be a center point of the town. You know, that's going to be where everybody meets and has food. I mean, they're not really going to do that, but, you know, everybody meets up and has lunch there and everything. I think it would be good. I do think I want to shift it, because, like, here's the center of this. Because I'm also planning on building some structures of my own. Once we get the town up and going, once we have the farm settled, we have a house. Maybe build like some little houses that are kind of set off away from, because I don't think there's going to be enough buildings for me to have like the thriving little town that I want. So I am going to build some additional buildings. Also maybe like a little clock tower type area. I need to get this whole back half kind of landscaped and flattened as well. So much to do, so little time. But yeah, I think I like the cafe there. Because that way the town is kind of segmented, like right here. And then if you keep going this way, then you enter like the farm type area. And you can see the barn. You'll be able to see the windmill. My house over there, which connects over into the town. And I think I like the cafe right there. I don't want to just keep building the town back, because I kind of want to put some buildings in the center of it. So yeah, I think I want the cafe right there. I think I'm happy with that. So, well, okay. I got it back to where it was. And yes, I think I like that. So, shift right click. Start building, Yusuf. Get to work. There he goes. Look at him doing work. He should clear up all these like branches and rocks and stuff like that. And then once he gets that laid out, I'm going to run the road over there. And then we can kind of start landscaping around here. Because I knew I wanted the cafe somewhere on this side. After we decided to move the house away over there. And I think I like that. And that way, once you get behind the cafe, once you get to the actual farm proper, that's what you're going to see is the barn, the windmill, the silo. Of course, the stable's going to be off on this side. The silo's actually going to be right back in here. I'm thinking about removing this pen, this animal pen, because of course that animal pen on the opposite side is going to be removed as well. And actually, I tell you what, I might go ahead and do that. No, I'm not, because the sun's starting to set. So, okay, so he's building the cafe on it for us. And one thing I do want to do before the sun sets is we have some iron in here. I'm going to need a bunch of iron today when it comes to building that silo. So I'm going to go ahead and get this 39 iron smelting. And honestly, by the end of today, I may have to go do a quick mining trip. Nothing too elaborate. But I may have to go get a little bit more iron, because we are going to have to do some slight piping, I think. And then we're going to get back to lighting too. Like, I just don't have time for all these things. Like, there's so many things I want to do. And so many plans that I have, but man, it takes time. And I do like that. I mean, technically I can be out at night, but I've just gotten in the habit of sleeping, you know, once the sun starts to set. Plus, I'm sure that my farming self is probably tired by the end of the day, taking care of the crops and everything. So, just a habit. And truth be told, when I'm playing this, I really get in that Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley type mindset. So I'm like, gotta get home and go to bed before I pass out kind of thing. But I'm so ready to start getting the kitchen, and we may actually start buying some of the pieces today, depending. I'm kind of being a little bit cautious with my money. We have 50,000 right now. Somehow these strawberries got kind of lopsided there. But depending on the prices, we may start buying some of the kitchen stuff. We'll see. And actually, since these turnips are coming in, I'm not going to replant anything in place of them. Since it is so close to the end of the year, or end of the season. Turnips, I think, are the shortest thing, and that's 5 days. We don't have enough time. Because this was potatoes, if you recall, but then I put turnips here to make sure that we had our harvest in time. Because it was going to be kind of cutting it close. As it was, probably not even coming in time for another round of potatoes. So, well, the cafe is starting to come together anyways. Let me go break this weed. It's going to drive me insane. There we go. And let me go ahead and drop off. Let's do the strawberry, and we'll do half the turnips. We'll keep half of them, I guess. And then the next big batch that we're going to have, like all that, because I've got almost a stack of turnips. This actually might be a stack. I'm not 100% sure. We have 61 turnips. I may actually add an additional 3 from the next big turnip harvest, because that was just kind of a smaller one that we had. But we should get a decent amount of money on that last big turnip harvest, maybe about 60,000 in total. And it looks like we got some wool in today, which is good. Go ahead and do that. And what do we got? It's medium wool. That's actually the second time we've gotten medium wool from him. So he did give me medium wool. I think it was during the speed build, which I think I cut out a lot of the animal farming during the speed build just to kind of, because we had a lot I was trying to get done. No sprinklers. As soon as he does sell us sprinklers, I'm going to drop everything I'm doing and work on sprinklers, honestly. I'm so ready for those. Just because at this point we would be able to get nearly all of our farm plots, you know, automatic watering, which would save us so much time. Like, can you imagine, like, summer not having to water things? Like, being able to just get up and just harvest whatever's out there and then just build? That would be amazing. Okay, 50 iron, that is actually perfect. That is what we need. Except I think I'm going to need an extra 2 because these have to craft 4 at a time. So, where is my engineer's hammer? And what I want is just a bunch of iron plates. And it actually takes 50 iron sheet metal to make a silo. Went ahead and did the math before I started this. So, there's 48. So, we are going to need 2 more pieces of iron. Not a problem. The only thing that could be a problem is we're going to have to make some piping too for what I want to do today. Because I don't, you know, I want the silo hooked up to the barn. I want it to be, you know, somewhat of semi-automatic. We're still going to manually fill it for the time being. That may change in time. Or we may semi-automate it in time. Because I don't think there's any way to actually just fully automate crops, which is good, you know. Kind of like having to manually harvest them, but automatically watering them, that's a different story. I will take some automatic watering. Treated wood, I have it somewhere, right? Well, maybe it might be over at the barn. I don't know, because I've got a chest over there with stuff from like what I was working on at the time, kind of a thing. But anyways, we'll just go ahead and make some. That's fine. But I'm gonna go ahead and put like coal coke and creosote into one of these. Or no, actually I don't want coal coke. Okay, and what I'm going to need is I'm going to need just 4 treated wood fences. There's 3, and then I've actually got 1 in here. So that works out perfectly. And then treated wood, treated sticks, there we go. Okay. And I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and make the engineer's manual as well, because we haven't made one of those. And it would be handy for laying out this multi-block. I think I remember how to make it. It's been a little while since I've made one of these, to be honest, because one thing I like about this pack is, I mean, technically they're storage drawers. I could just set down a storage drawer and there we go. I could store stuff, you know, a lot more compact than a silo, but that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Am I going to have to go kill a horse? I always hate killing horses. I hate it. But I do need leather. I believe. I don't think there's any alternative. No, there's 0 alternative. Okay, well, give me 3 pieces of paper. We're going to go out and perform some murder. Hello. You've been actually kind of bugging me since you're in the middle of my town. I don't want horses in the middle of my town. There we go. There's some leather. Alright, a book. Engineer's manual. RTFM. Okay, and one other thing that I want to go ahead and grab is just an axe, so that we've got it, because I'm going to pull up a few fences here. I'm so running out of iron right now. I'm going to have to go mining between episodes. Like, it's probably going to be summer. Yeah, actually, it will be summer, unless we get this done pretty quickly today. I don't know, but it probably will be summer before we get back to the house, but it'll be like the first thing we get into, I think, in summer. But I just want a silo. I just want a silo so bad. So what I'm thinking is we're just going to pull up these fences here. And outside the back of the barn here is just going to kind of be like this right-hand side that we're on right now. This is going to be kind of like the hub of the barn. This is where all of our animal tools will get stored. Our shipment boxes will have the silo with the fodder in it. We're probably going to have a second silo sitting over here as well that has like chicken feed in it. And then we'll also keep like maybe some storage drawers with chicken treats and sheep treats and cow treats and all that stuff in it. And I think that would be kind of nice. And then over here, I'm going to go ahead and remove this fence as well. And this is the side that's going to connect into the stable. So we'll have 6 pens all together. And I'm thinking we'll do like Probably sheep, and then these 4 maybe cows. Is kind of what I'm thinking, because I think originally I was planning on doing it a different way, like having more sheep than cows. But I don't think you can actually dye the wool like the sheep. Because originally I was like, well, we'll have all the colors, but I don't think, like if you look at the wool, there was just 3 colors. So I don't think there's any like dyeing of sheep within this pack. So, and out of curiosity, is there any way to turn this into actual like wool? Doesn't look like it. Dark cow and dark sheep. I wonder if that's in the mine, like maybe farther down. But I mean, there's no like machines like Stardew had like for making wool or making yarn or whatever it was. Nothing like that, which is kind of sad. I wish there was like, you know, butter churns and cheese makers and stuff like that. Actually, yeah, there's mobs over there behind the barn. So I'm going to go sleep real quick, which will put us at the 27th day. We've got to get the silo built by the end of spring. But honestly, it's pretty well built at this point. All we got to do is lay it out. He is still working on that cafe. That is a monster of a building. Okay, and turnips. I said I was going to keep 2 of them. And I'll go ahead and keep like 13 strawberries or something. Should be good. Okay, let me go put these up. I think that's going to put us at a stack of turnips, which is, I mean, that should be good. Ow, I need to keep 3. That's fine. But we do have over a stack of strawberries now. So strawberries actually don't bring that much, and I have a feeling I could see them in quite a few recipes, like fruit salads and I don't know, stuff. Stuff like that. Okay, come on, sprinklers. No, why do you not have them? I don't understand. He has them, and then he just stops having them. Okay, well, let's go check out the cafe. Let's go check that out. And I want to see how much everything is. I will say I'm probably going to avoid going below 50,000 for right now. We're open every day from 9:30 to 5 p.m. Okay. They seem to be done. I don't know. There she is. Oops. What's your name? Granny Catlin. The baker. Back in my day, well, things were just better. Okay? I'm so much happier. It's not... Me and Thomas are no longer a thing. Well, the store should be open, right? Or where do we go? Do I sit down? You gonna serve me? Hey, Liara. Screwing it all up, or serving it all up, welcome. Okay. Welcome to my cafe. I am Liara, the owner. Here we show a true passion for cooking and bring you the best food you can find. I'm happy to teach you how to cook if you don't know how. Do you need to learn how to cook? I do indeed. Well, that's just awesome. I'm happy to teach you. To get started, you're going to need some sort of utensil. The most basic one would be the kitchen counter in combo with a knife. You'll also need to know how to prepare a recipe. You can buy a bunch from me, but here's pickled turnips to start with. You'll just have to add it to your knowledge with right-click. To see it, just grab yourself a recipe book, select the utensil, and then the recipe. You'll then be able to see a list of items on the right-hand side that you will need. If you have the ingredients and the utensil in place, clicking Cook will place all the ingredients into the utensil. It should then start cooking unless you're using a counter, of course. Then you'll need to chop with a right-click instead. If you need additional cookware, I'm happy to sell them to you, but they're only available at weekends. One last thing, the recipes in the book are the very basics. You should try experimenting with adding extra ingredients, and you might be able to make a better version. Oh. So it's like some of the Harvest Moons and stuff then. So we just add additional ingredients and maybe make it better. Hopefully, or make it worse possibly, but thanks for your time. Oh, she gave us a kitchen knife and a kitchen counter. And a recipe book and a pickled turnip recipe. Okay, let's go ahead. Whoa! And we got the recipe book. Welcome to the Build Your Own Recipe book. Inside you can often find nothing. You'll need to teach yourself a few recipes first. You can buy some from the cafe. There's also a rumor going around that the townspeople have some secret recipes of their own. Perhaps you should get to know them too. Okay, if we look at kitchen counter, pickled turnip, all it requires is a turnip. And it can either be the Biomes of Plenty turnips or the Harvest Festival turnips. Pickling draws out the flavor of the humble turnip. Some prefer more extreme uses of the world's most common spice. It only restores one hunger, so it's not all that great, but still. I think the standard turnip only restores like half a shank of hunger. So, okay, so she sells water bottles for free. And these are clean. Woo-hoo. I'm sure they don't stack. No, they don't. Salad, pineapple juice, cookies, baked corn, recipe book, kitchen knife, kitchen counter, a fridge, and this stuff's not that expensive. A fridge is only $3,000. Oven is 2.5. Well, I didn't actually mean to buy that, but we got an oven. Okay, I meant to come over here and click. The mailbox stamp. I wonder if we should get a mailbox. A lunchbox. Yes, I want that really, really bad. And a lunch bag. I definitely want the lunch box. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. We should have over 50,000 again by tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and get the lunch box for sure. And clean water. Oh, we actually get the glass bottles back too. I'm going to have to like come here and really stock up on water bottles. And just kind of have them stored somewhere. Okay, so the lunchbox. We just right click to open it. Anyways, we're going to put like raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, berries, and then I'm going to go ahead and put, there's that. And we're going to go ahead and put some berry medley in there. And, oh, we got space for one other thing, but I don't really have anything else, so. But I didn't notice her having any recipes for sale. Like, she seemed to just have standard stuff. Let me go grab a turnip. We're gonna try to pickle this thing, and we'll get over there to the silo. I promise. I just want to cook something. I want to make something, and I want to go back to Liara and be like, look, I got a turnip. I got a pickled turnip. I may gift it to her actually as like a thank you for giving us the recipe. She gets our very first cooked item, so to speak. It's just pickled turnips. Okay, so over here is going to be our kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and install our kitchen over here, since this is where it's going to be for too long. Once we get walls up in the house, we'll move in, but and a roof of some sort. Okay, so kitchen counter. I'm assuming that I want to put... Ooh, I may move this stuff around because I'm going to be really particular about our kitchen, but for right now, we are going to set up our kitchen counter like right here. And then we're going to stick our oven like right there. Ooh, this is gonna look great. It's gonna look awesome. And what do I okay. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I want to cook this turnip. And then right click. Seems like a few times. Whoa, there we go. First meal. Woo! Okay, so we have a pickled turnip. We have a pickled turnip. Okay, she's closed now. Well, that's okay. Maybe she wants an afternoon snack. Granny Catlin, what are you doing? How have you been? Okay. Okay, pickled turnip. If you want my advice, read the descriptions in the recipe book. Often they'll give you a little hint as to what makes a recipe better. I'm assuming that pickled turnip has something to do with the spices. But I can't think of sugar. I think maybe can we buy salt and stuff over there? I just can't think of any spices that we can do. But anyways, gift held item. Thank you very much. Alright. Okay. I will check her shop like tomorrow. Once we get our money in. Maybe get some more kitchenware. We'll see. We might just go crazy with kitchenware and buy it all. Anyways, let's go ahead and install our silo. So let me actually pull this up because it's been a while since I built one of these things. Makes them excellent for mass storage of seed, slag, or cobblestone. They have space for 41,472 items, equaling the capacity of 24 chests. Items must be input through the top and extracted from the bottom. Applying a redstone signal to the bottom block will make it output automatically. And then they talk about a comparator for that. What we're going to do is we're going to have the silo setting. See, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put a silo here and then skip a space and do like a silo here. So maybe have the fodder silo right here and then the chicken feed silo right here. Just kind of at the back of the barn. I think that would be okay. And then we put iron sheet metal here. And then it's like just a ring, right? I think that's what it was. Just a ring of the sheet metal. Yeah, it's just a ring all the way up. Okay. And I do love these things. In most packs, I don't really have a chance to use these things. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I don't know why I don't use them more. I need to use them more, but because I do quite love these things so much. So all the way up, and then this top one, we're just going to fill it in. There we go. And then, can I right-click the top with this? Nope. I think it's got to be the bottom that we got to right-click. So let's head on back to the house. I'm going to leave my tricycle over here, I guess. Ah, my legs. I also can't wait to get the church either, and the fishing hut. Probably the fishing hut. I don't know what the fishing hut's going to sell. It's going to sell like... Actually, I think it sells, because this pack does have aquaculture. Right? Is that the name of it? I think so. And I think it sells like the better fishing rods and stuff, so... Okay, so let's go see about forming this multi-block real quick. So we just right-click. I think it's the bottom. There, oh, there we go. Okay, so that's what the silo looks like. And I actually kind of feel like I should shift it over by 1 block space. I love changing my mind, like, after doing things. I love it. I love it. But give me just a second, because I'm going to take care of these crops real quick. And all of our wheat's in as well. So, good times there. That's going to be a very good wheat harvest. And, of course, wheat, I don't think I'm going to sell all of it, if any of it. Well, I know I'm not going to sell all of it. I'm probably not going to sell any of it. But let's go ahead. Too bad these don't, like, replant, you know. Okay, where's the lunchbox? Let's go ahead and grab this thing, and then what we can do is we can just shift right-click, and then right-click. And it should try to eat, like, a good variety of foods. Okay, we had all the food in it, but that's the worst thing, is eating berries. It's not quite as effective as if we were eating other things, but that's fine. Go ahead and dump this stuff back in there. Got to get some more blackberries, but okay, so these didn't fully grow, which honestly I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to wait until tomorrow to replant them, because I don't want these to be all lopsided. I really don't. So let's go ahead and water that. And see, this one's not, and it's kind of like the same, close to the same spot, and I don't know how I missed them. Okay, well, let me go get my tricycle back. And then what we're probably going to do is shift... Oof. I think I want the silo slightly detached from the building here. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, there we go. I was like, wait a second, I misplaced a block somewhere. Okay, so there's our silo. And then, what we're going to do is let's go grab all... Well, let's go grab all that fodder in just a moment. He offers them for like 1 time just to tease me, just to be like, haha, look, sprinklers within your grasp, and then he just takes it all away. He and I are about to have some words, I tell you what. Okay, so for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all this fodder. Let me go ahead and fill these up, fill that up, feed you. And this right here, I'm going to go ahead and leave like that much fodder over here. Just because we don't have the automatic aspect of it set up just yet. So I do want to do that. Oh, you know what I forgot to grab and bring over here is... And I need to be kind of quick because I wanted to get some ladders. And I do want to go by the cafe today as well, once we drop off all this fodder. We're going to have to move quick because we only got an hour and a half before that time. So... Oh, this isn't good. I think I can... No, I can't jump up there. Okay, well, do I have any sort... Okay, this is going to be kind of rigged at the moment. That's okay. We'll just do that, just so I can get up here for the time being. And we are going to have a hopper, aren't we? Well, anyways, it's about closing time for the cafe, so I'm just going to book it over here. I just want to see what she's got today. Oh, wrong side. Come on. Oh, cutting it close. There we go. Dinner's up. All right. Do you not have any recipes, though? Oh, a cooking pot, frying pan. We've got bunny right now. We've already got an oven. We've got a kitchen knife. Let's go ahead and take a fridge. And for decorative purposes, let's go ahead and get another kitchen counter, like 4 of those. Okay, because those are cheap, only $2.50 a piece. I'm going to have to get a tool rack to put over here to kind of hold all of our tools, our kitchen knives and stuff, because I don't think I can set those down. I don't know about the cooking pot. Going to have to look into that, but we'll just put our counters. What if I did like this? Does this... Oh, it does. And I wish you could store stuff in these. That would be perfect. That'd be perfect. And then I'll wrap that around. And then we'll just put the fridge like right over here. Ooh, and we can store stuff in this. Top and bottom. Are these separate? No, they're same slot, but that's fine. That's still cool. So I can always bring like a stack, like mass store all of our produce, all of our stuff over in the storage building, but then we can bring over, you know, like whatever we need, keep like a stack on hand of everything. I'm going to pop over here real quick. I know it's like getting late in the day, but I need iron. I need to put a hopper on this thing so I can get rid of all this fodder that's in my inventory. I don't just want to go back and dump it in the chest, because then I've just come full circle and accomplished nothing. So, ooh, there's a ton of iron up inside this one. Like, this thing is just nothing but iron in the center. I love it. This is a lot of iron. I thought there was only going to be like 1 or 2 pieces, but there's a fair amount. But it's dark outside, which means monsters. But the bicycle, we can kind of like joust on the bicycle, like just run at them swinging. I do quite like it. Man, I'm so excited we're getting kitchen stuff now. It's going to be awesome. Which I'd also like to get into enchanting, like, fairly quickly. But I'm going to wait until we get into our new house to actually start that. Like, before we legitimately get inside of there. Alright, we got a hopper. We have a hopper. And that wheat has come in. The fields haven't replanted themselves. That's awesome. Or turned back into just standard dirt. So we'll just put our hopper here for right now. And we can drop our fodder in. Whoot. And you can see what's really nice is you can see right here at a glance. And we could say, okay, we have this much fodder. And we're basically just going to keep filling this thing up until it's just filled to the brim with fodder. So, and then what we'll do is we'll probably stop planting grass, maybe. Though I may plant some decorative grass. Oh, man, look at this. I'm not going to worry about watering these strawberries because they're not going to come in time for another harvest. So, strawberries are closed for the season. And let's try out our new hoe because we have not used this thing yet. Oh, we can charge it up. Aha! You charge it up and then it keeps hoeing the ground at that charge level. You don't have to charge it up every single time. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this wheat planted. And I actually accidentally misplaced those seeds. So we're going to be 3 short. That's okay. That's fine. I did it again. I did it again. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go check on our hopper and see. Looks like everything's deposited. 320 fodder right there. So we'll have, what, 640, I think? No. I don't know. There we go. Oh, whoops. I'm terrible on ladders, by the way. And since it's no longer the weekend, I wonder if she's stopped selling, like, refrigerators and stuff. And if maybe now she will sell recipes. That would be kind of interesting. Wheat, right now we have 3.5 stacks of wheat. That's not bad. Which is not bad. But I know it's like fairly close to wrapping up point. I just want to go check on her shop and see what she's got right now. Presently. Oh, Granny Catlin sells stuff too. She said, what'd she say? I have a small shop with gadgets. Uh-huh. Pedal Apothecary. Oh, she's Catlin in the cafe. I don't know what the other girl, I can't think of her name. The Ender Wing Prime. Teleport to your personal spawn point. Automatic Torch. Torches the darkness while in your inventory. That's good. Magic Bean. Grow to harvest random junk and treasure. Sleeping Mat. A portable bed. Ender Book. That one, 25,000. Yeah. But I know it was mentioned in the comments that that is a very useful book. We can use it when mining to set spawn points within the mine and teleport between them. So I definitely want that. Emerald Apple. Unlock blocked villager trades with a red X, or curses zombie villagers. Or cures zombie villagers, sorry. Stirrups mount any entity without the control of the saddle. So I wonder if we could just like mount and ride villagers around. Ender Orb Translocator. Reusable Ender Pearl that carries you. Uncrafting Grinder reverses most recipes. Empty Sack of Holding. Transport a container with its contents. Sack of Storage. 0 item stacks. Ender Sack. Portable Ender Chest. Climbing Gloves. Climb any surface while in your hotbar or offhand. What? And they're only 5,000 gold. Firebolt. Throwable fireballs. Okay. Throwable lightning. Fire Slayer. Extinguish nearby fire. Throwable stackable water. Glowing chorus fruit gives you a few stackable seconds of creative flight each time it's eaten. Canteen. Shearing block. Shears entities on collision. For sheep. That would be nice. Aerial faith plate. I believe that throws you, doesn't it? Pitch power and yaw. Boots of Elich. Walk on liquid. Leggings of Zacharam. Walk up full blocks. So, step assist. Man, she has so much stuff. Remote lever. Bind this to a lever in the world. Shift click to activate it remotely. Dungeon Finder searches out the nearest spawner. Darkside Helm is glowing night vision. Nokozan chestplate. You sneak at full speed. Ender Shears long range sheep shearing. Madoc 3x3 mining equal parts shovel and pick. I want it. But it's kind of expensive for something with durability. Merchant Almanac opens an improved trading interface with the closest villager. Monster Ball, throw at a living entity to capture it. An experience pylon, collect nearby experience orbs, then release or bottle them later. She pretty much has like all the cyclic stuff. And Liara. Food, come and get it, yes? There we go. Vegetable juice recipe. Looks like the only recipe that she has. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. Dun, 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 dun. And where did my recipe book go? What did I do with it? Pickled turnip. Food mixer. Oh, we have to have a food mixer for that. Vegetable juice requires a carrot. Okay, pretty much any vegetable looks like. A mix of non-fruit juices. Common combinations include tomato and something to give it spice. Salad fixings are often succulent enough to be juiced as well. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, I know it's about wrapping up point, so I am going to end out this episode here. Next episode, when we come back, we are going to... I'm going to actually run by the blacksmiths right now and get the sickle. Well, I don't know if I need to repair it right now, because I'm going to have to cut down all these crops. So honestly, I might wait, because I'm probably going to wait till the first day of spring or summer, because I'm going to have to cut down all this stuff. So, and I may wait until that grass comes in. So it'll be summer before I upgrade it. That's fine. But anyways, next episode, we're going to continue on, of course, working on this stuff, and we're probably going to be doing a bit of speed building. I want to get moved into the house, hopefully next episode, which basically what that means is I want to get walls on here. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, but at least get some walls on here so that we can sufficiently call this place a living quarters. Get walls up, get lights up, maybe get a powered lantern stuck on the front here. We have the money now, we could afford that. Get a powered lantern, maybe in the front, maybe in the back of it. Eventually there'll be one in the front and back, but probably do the front first and then wrap our cables around, because we are going to have some power inside the house here. And I would like to get a roof on this as well. And then we'll get the bed moved. We'll dismantle that house, get it out of the way. Then we'll start looking towards doing something with these berry bushes, clear out this section here, and then we can start landscaping this section and making it kind of flow from the town into the farm. And then probably I want to work on this building over here, because this building needs a ton of work. This thing is hideous right now. This looks like day one Minecraft building skills here. This is pretty rough. So we'll hopefully get to that before too long as well. But I do want to get all these berry bushes moved and maybe go on a journey at some point looking for mallowberry. We still don't have mallowberry. I would like to come across that at some point, but we'll see. So anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Stay up to date with when new videos come out. I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.